All right, let's talk about Oscar De La Hoya's comments. I know you guys seen it by now. Basically saying that the fight was a dud and Canelo Alvarez can't hold Bernard Hopkins' jockstrap, which is true. But this is the thing. I told y'all this was a lose-lose situation. I know you remember me saying it. I know you watched the video. I said it was a lose-lose situation. If you beat Triple G, okay, you beat a 40-year-old Triple G. You bet not struggle with him, and you bet not go 12 rounds with him, because it's going to be a lose-lose. If you win, you lose. If you knock him out, you lose. If you go 12 rounds with him, you lose. It was a lose-lose situation. So I don't know why y'all acting so surprised right now. I told y'all about it. Now y'all don't understand where it comes from, but that's not even the part I want to talk about. The part I want to talk about is the part where Oscar De La Hoya said, to be honest with you, people are afraid of speaking truth. Now, what did Oscar De La Hoya just reveal to you right there? Do you know? He just revealed to you that in boxing, when it comes to Canelo Alvarez, there is a code of silence. And that's another one of those Alvarez advantages. So on top of scorecard manipulation, on top of PED use, on top of cherry picking, on top of franchise champion, there's also a code of silence for this man. This is why he came out and said what he said. And I don't think nobody could have said it better, because had somebody else said it and looked different from Oscar De La Hoya, they'd have swept it under the rug or just chalked it up under, oh, he's this, he's that, that's why he said it. So Oscar De La Hoya was the perfect person to come out and say it. And I don't want to hear Oscar De La Hoya is a hater. I don't want to hear that, because Oscar De La Hoya represents the old school Mexicans, how they used to get down. Say what you want. I'm not a big fan of Oscar De La Hoya as far as him as a person, but him as a fighter, can't take nothing from him. He fought them all. He fought them all, but he's also just revealed to you that there's a code of silence for this man. And that's the problem. See, this is what happens when you can't be honest or you feed a person lies. It makes them weak. I don't know why you guys haven't understand that yet. So sometimes when you guys think people are getting brutal truth on my channel, that's to keep integrity, not just for me, but for them. Because if we were all to do to our fighters what Canelo Alvarez fans do to him, you would create another weak fighter just like him, because it's lies and lies, and you start believing the hype, and then when reality hit, you can't handle reality, so you lash out at the world. That's why being lied and being coddled to, it makes you weak. For the same thing, your kid is born, you give him everything in the world, you raise him up not to be worth anything, but you thought you was doing right by spoiling him and stuff like that. No, they got to struggle a little bit. They got to build. They got to fail. You can't give them everything. Other than that, you're going to create an adult that's no good to society. It's the same thing when you keep feeding a person lies and not dealing in reality. This is what you get. Now we come back to splash y'all in the face like cold water, and y'all acting shocked and don't nobody know why. But y'all always want to personalize something. Oh, well, you talk about that. Bruce, you talk about. It's not the whole world talking about this. Y'all still pulling that angle. Oh, you're a hater. You're this. You're that. If I'm a boxing channel and I'm into boxing, why would I not bring up one of the things that's most talked about on the internet and everywhere? So how can you personalize? And this is it. No one person is just saying this. No one group is just saying this. The entire boxing world is saying this. So how can you still try to point fingers like, oh, you're only doing this because this? Oh, everybody from every color on the rainbow got something to say about this, including Mexicans. That's right, there's plenty of Mexicans come on my channel and say, hey man, we ain't down with this shit. He don't represent us, nothing. You know, and they've been asking for me to make a differentiation between them and you other Mexican Canelo Alvarez fans. And I went back on doing that because I said it ain't no point, because I'm always grouped in together with this person, that person, the LDBC or whatever and whatnot. So I'm going to group y'all together, and I'm not going to do no more differentiation. But I see y'all asking. I do. I'm just not ready to make that move yet. I got to see more of y'all speaking up like that before I do that. Because I did it in the beginning, but it didn't mean shit. Just like people act like they don't remember that I was a big Canelo Alvarez supporter. Once again, it doesn't matter to them, because at the end of the day, what really matters to some of these Mexican Canelo Alvarez fans, what really matters to them is what color you are when you saying what you're saying about Canelo Alvarez. That's what really, like, you guys in skin color and the obsession is weird. But you want to say other people are obsessed because they bring light and attention to what they notice you are, and somehow they're the ones that bring up race. It's some undertone racist Mexican comments on my page right now. I don't see another Mexican run up there and say, hey man, why don't you put that shit in check, man? He ain't doing nothing but tell the truth, this, that. I don't see that happening. So that's why I group y'all all together, but I do realize y'all not all like that, but I'm not always gonna speak that and differentiate that no more, because it's not done for me or anybody else. So I'm sorry you gotta get grouped with them, but nobody's sorry when I gotta get grouped with every person that's black, every LDBC, every this, every that, all because I have a truthful opinion. I told you it was a lose-lose situation, but y'all don't want to listen. So now he's looked at it as a straight buck clown. So I'm more than satisfied. You know, because I was like y'all, I defended Canelo. I believed in Canelo. I know y'all remember the videos. I was called a coon in the whole nine for taking up for your Mexican fighter. But some people say, well, you know, you changed on Canelo because of his racist fan. No, I woke up. I sat down and I really watched that Kovalev fight, and I realized it was fake. Hey, and for those of you who can't see it, don't say shit. You can't tell. So I'm tired of y'all coming up here acting plumb dumb. You know, but after I seen them fake fights and the PED and what he did to Triple G and stuff like that, shit, I woke the fuck up. Period. You guys refuse to wake up because you feel some obligation to him because of a white, green, and red flag with an eagle on it. Don't make no sense. But if that's what you want to do, go ahead. But you can't stop the storm that's coming down on Canelo Alvarez, because you guys helped terraform the environment for him to do all the ducking and all the BSing. And you guys have expressed to me over and over, you don't care nothing about cheating. Y'all embrace cheating. Matter of fact, you guys were bragging how you're able to cheat in boxing. Just think about how tough that make you feel. You guys were literally bragging that you're able to cheat fighters in boxing. Y'all have no integrity and you have no shame. So since you have no integrity and you have no shame, you shouldn't be tripping over what people are saying about Canelo Alvarez, because it ain't nothing but facts. And I know you want to try to label it to just one group and one group over here and this group over there and stuff like that. You can't do it now. Everybody has something to say about this cat. But what Oscar De La Hoya revealed to you is that it's a code of silence for this punk. And to add on top of that, once again, I didn't watch the fight, but people was telling me that Canelo was looking 40 his damn self. That's just what I'm hearing. I didn't watch the crap. You know, but on top of hearing that it was a dud, it was a boring fight, Canelo didn't do nothing, they said Canelo looked 40 his damn self. And I believe him. I sure do believe him, because old boy is done. He is, but it just goes to show you how orchestrated this whole dude career is. Now, I understand some people feel like he was the anchor to boxing for a minute. And don't get me wrong, I understand the invention of a Canelo Alvarez. I'm not even going to lie and say boxing didn't kind of need it. I'm not even going to say that. But it's a limit to what I'm going to allow to happen or turn the blind eye to. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect every fighter to fight the absolute toughest fights out there back to back to back to back. But I do expect you to sprinkle it. Okay, have a little nice little soft fight, then a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? I'm reasonable. But at the end of the day, the stuff that you have, the stuff that y'all complain about, Dante's Boxing Nation, Boxing Ego, and all that other stuff, because y'all just obsessed with black channels. Every Mexican legend has said what they said, including Oscar de la Hoya. You know, but I noticed that you guys got selective outrage. You say you're outraged when Dante's Boxing Nation say something. Y'all say you're outraged when I say something. But as far as the source, take that shit straight to Oscar de la Hoya if you feel like that. Y'all don't do that. Take that straight to Marquez if you feel like that. Y'all don't do that. But if you think a black person said something, here y'all punk asses come. And that's why y'all in a position that y'all in right now, man. Canelo's over with. Stick a fork in him. He's done. He's a straight clown, and he will go down in history as a clown. And this is the guy that y'all said represent Mexico. This is the guy that y'all tried to build into your own personal Mayweather. Well, congratulations. You played yourself. Y'all failed miserably. Now, y'all looked at as sideways throughout the whole boxing world. And you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself. Because nobody told you to be a diehard fanboy like that. Nobody. But you reap what you sow. So soak in your shit. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Vane. I'm out.